Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I received a call from one of my viewers, and we were basically talking about the Gusii politics. And majorly, the topic was about the preparation of the Gusii community to help Dr. Matiang'i get to the presidency. Ladies and gentlemen, are we prepared as a community to help Dr. Matiang'i, together with other communities, to make him president of this country? Let me give you simple and painful statistics here. In the last general election, as per to the statistics or maybe data by the ABC, in the Gusii region, leave alone the diaspora, those in Nakuru, Mombasa, Nairobi, Kisumu, and many other parts of this country, leave those ones alone. From the Gusii community, we had by 2022, we had about 950,000 registered voters. And to make someone a president, we need something like 8+ million for us to be sure. Not as a community, but we need to add to the basket of 8 million for us at least to also count significantly. But then we also have to admit the fact that 900,000 votes ni kidogo. Now, that takes me to the question that we were asking ourselves in that conversation. Then, now what next? In Nyamira County, as I said, we had 323,000 registered voters approximately. These Nyamira votes, are they the only ones who are eligible to vote? No. What we are sure of right now, it is that in the Gusii region, there are so many people, especially the younger generations, who do not have IDs or have IDs but they are not registered as voters. And there are so many others who don't feel the need to vote. And approximately in Nyamira, they can go to a tune of 400,000. So imagine 400,000 registered voters, additional ones, in 2027. That makes Nyamira to be at about 700,000. In the Gusii region, approximately 600,000 unregistered voters, people who can vote. Some of them have never voted. Ladies and gentlemen, that is about 1 million to what we have right now. So we could be in 1.9 million votes within just the Gusii region if people are told to go and register, and those who don't have the capacity to get the IDs, they are assisted. Ladies and gentlemen, 1.9 is about 2 million just from the Gusii region. As we speak today, if you go to places like Nairobi, it's alleged that you have about 400,000 registered voters who can vote from the Gusii region. The entire Nairobi. If you touch areas like Kajiado, where we have Kitengela and Rongai, those people could make it to a tune of almost 250,000. So in Nairobi alone, we could be having about 600,000 registered voters. So assuming Nairobi includes Kitengela and also Rongai. So in a nutshell, the numbers that we have from the Gusii region are enough to push Dr. Matiang'i to the presidency, because William Ruto did not have huge amounts of votes. He did not. But what they had as a community, they maximized it. For those who were able to register, they registered. For those who were able to come out and vote, they came out and voted. For their unity in terms of presidency, they maintained their unity, and nobody was decampaigning their candidate from that region. As easy as that. No one. So in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, we are yet to be there as a community. As a community, we are yet to be there. Then what should we do? As a community, we should now mobilize ourselves to register as voters. Let every family, every household, every mother within our community take it as is her responsibility to ensure that the son, the daughter, or maybe the husband has an ID and are subsequently registered as a voter. That is the spirit of winning. Even if you have a small number, you still use it constructively. We can't achieve the 2.5 million votes plus in 2027 if we are not going to mobilize ourselves to register and eventually vote. Assuming Dr. Matiang'i comes up with the Jubilee party as his official party for 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, what say can we have in that party if first we don't have votes, second we don't come out to vote, thirdly we don't elect our members of parliament from the Gusii region, all of them under Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i? There is a sense of mobilization that is very urgent in our community, where people will come out and vote. Wikatwa kechukura. There's no way. Mpaka tsoa ketwa kechukura. Na kura njio tora atuare, tatishe tuko register as voters. Ndiratio tora register unless families decide that in my family you have to register. Omugaka mwenga no mungine no bate kura. Ya. Yanda buata. Mwisha no bate kura. Yanda buata ntu buati. Kiro muntu I take it as a responsibility to lead from the front as the Gusii community. My message goes to the leaders right now that we have. Okonyora Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i nyukirite tara soka waka campaign. Bandu mbali go soka siku kwa anything about him. Bono na bare topic. Soka iskote ya bandu register. Register as voters. But utabu atia iditi ya watu wale. In the conversation I had with one of my viewers here, he told me that they can be able to put themselves together as friends. We help those who are yet to have vote IDs to get the IDs. Because right now you pay for you to get an ID. There are people to get 300 shillings to go and get an ID. They don't see the sense, or maybe probably they don't have the money. Lakini mbara watora akonya, nini mbara wabara amue literally kwa kenda kubate kura. Lakini lazima tuchake. So to the people bali Gusii, bali bako research channel ya. Taimu kago, tebi avana vago, bate kura. Taliko kwa na kuoka, make sure bako reki babu atire. Litukulio wake kura, jaba soke wale mereli, baso elaini, bahake kura. From the people of the diaspora, the US, you people are doing a great job. You've done a lot of work supporting Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i to these campaigns locally, welcoming him immensely in the US, and now coming back here to the country. We need you back again to at least motivate the people here to have IDs. Tell them, but able to achieve IDs so that they can be able to vote. When Dr. Okengo Fred Matiang'i came out in the Gusii region last time, Morris number at the stadium. Nobody knew which stadium is going to attack the boy. Abantu basohokete isiko nabange. Ikuchi kuranchiro. Ekintu kyamana no make sure ngorteki. Chatumikira. You have the clan elders. You have the MCAs. In Kipao at this point, they should be pushing for registration of voters. Abantu bato richade. Puna ibisi ku registration window. Abantu bachake ko register in large numbers. By the time I go sufficient register, our votes are heading to 3 million. Aba usina abange yambate boyo. Na kuruga to batempi. Samuel Aramo. Ene sani okoro kinga aba usimba ichiro. Na kuruga chief chirango zeni sana aba usi. Kiamunyiga na aba usiboka. Koro at the local community. Onye chief get elected abo meaning at the local community abange na aba Gusii. Abange tole. Laki chukura bantu mpabuati. Tubuate chukura. Abalimu n'abanyagitari na professionals bandi bagusii koko rwali muraire matebike na bwatekura mwini courage abatekura ji principal kimwarangiri abayibuli school batebike na korake watachikura babwate chide chi pastor chi father tell abantu let them register but practice their patriotic role.